Anal enlightenment. Did you know that anal sex can bring you closer to God? Who knew you could find God up your ass? Me! I knew! People have all kinds of misconceptions about out-of-the-box sex acts, especially anal sex. I'm too pretty for anal is something a friend of mine used to say. And this echoes a lot of rhetoric that I've heard from other women where it's like, oh, I'm not gonna go there, I'm not gonna go there, and even from men. Anal sex is a grand sexual taboo. It shows up on the perfunctory checklist of porn activities. Come in the face shot, check. Anal sex, check. Squirting, check. Yet, the power of these experiences is lost on most people. I'm always talking about using sex acts, and especially the so-called taboo ones, to help us reconnect to ourselves and to spirit. Whenever we have repressed stuff and taboo around an area, there's often a gold mine of energy waiting to be uncovered. We can use these acts as conscious tools of personal growth and self-realization. With that in mind, here are 5 new ways to look at anal sex. The ass is the seat of all of your proverbial shit. There's a reason why we call people tight asses. This is where they store all of their unresolved stuff. The shit that weighs them down, the shit they haven't let go of, the shit that keeps them emotionally and mentally constipated. Anyone can benefit from a gentle and impassioned probing up the ass to open, unwind, and help you to integrate the things you've left behind. Enlightening you. Spiritual transcendence. The only way up the ass is through deep, deep surrender and opening. You can't force your way in there. You have to willingly open up and let go. This in itself is massively healing and centering and rejuvenating. Nothing awakens you quite like a cock up the ass, though a finger or a small toy can also work wonders. The act of continually opening, loosening, and releasing sends waves and reverberations through your body and your psyche. Your walls come down and you feel more open to the flow of life. You're open to your inner guidance and spiritual direction as you float out into the world, beautifully unraveled. This is soul fuck medicine. Anal orgasms are as powerful as cervical orgasms. You've probably heard me wax poetic about the power and pleasure of deep cervical orgasms and how these are essential, life-changing medicine for all women. So are anal orgasms, both in women and in men. The level of cathartic release coming from the ass is huge and pleasurable. You can experience the same kind of wild, uncontrollable, emotional, spiritual, and physical ecstasy that comes with the highest level cervical type orgasm. You come out reborn. The level of surrender that is required to get there then transfers out into every area of your life. You become more open and receptive and able to let go in areas where you might have been holding on too tight. Builds trust and strengthens your bond as a couple. Vaginas can lie. You can smother lube on them and you can enter them and they forget what it means to say yes or no. Not so with the ass. The ass doesn't lie. Unless you are fully ready to receive, your ass will be on clamp down. So this is a great exercise in listening to yourself, building your step-by-step communication with your partner, and learning to intuit each other's desires and energies during sex. The ass is vulnerability incarnate. It's super sensitive and delicate and full of a ton of nerve endings, which means it needs to be handled with care. It also means that it has this capacity for off-the-charts pleasure. So when you transgress this zone together, it brings you closer. The only place I encourage lube in. Vaginas self-lubricate when they are emotionally and physically ready. Asses need assistance, so go nuts with the lube. There's not too much lube that you can use. My lube of choice is organic coconut oil, and you melt it down if it's not at room temperature where you happen to live, if it's not a liquid, and use lots of it, lots and lots and lots. Go slow, slower than you think you can, and then you'll be on your way to anal enlightenment, the lightening of all your shit via your ass. Here's a tale from the field from one of our Well Fucked All-Stars, the lovely Denitra. She's taken my Well Fucked Woman Salon, and here's her story about the life-transforming power of anal sex and how you can use sex and different sex acts as medicine. Well Fucked All-Stars.
I always had a little bit something on the anal thing, and this was something that my partner had initially asked for, and we would do it. And initially I would actually try to bargain with him like once a quarter. You know, and he was like, I'll wash your car, I'll do whatever I need to do. But over time, because of my hang-ups about it slowly even faded off, because I wasn't really like allowing myself to experience the pleasure that I really felt. And after one of the salons, one of the weeks where we were, and I forget what the topic was, but in it, Kim was talking about looking at the indicators in your body as signs and telling you things that you need to start to read for, like, hey, what's going on? And at the time, one of the things that I was struggling with, that I'd been having like serious body work done, but my jaw was completely clenched, my shoulders were so tight, like everything was just completely locked up. And after we got off of the call that night, and I sat there and I thought about like all of this tightness in my back, and I was like, yeah, I need to literally get the shit fucked out of me. And I went into the living room and I was like, would you fuck me in the ass? And he was like, sure. And I swear it was like 3 times that night. I don't even think I went to sleep, and I had like an early morning meeting the next day, but I didn't care because at the end of it, I walked into that meeting, I was super relaxed, and I was like, hey, I'm here. You know, like all the stress had melted away, all of the tension and the tightness had completely dissipated from my body, and it was quite amazing to feel how it broke all of that energy up. And I can tell you that that tension and that tightness in my shoulders and in my jaw, it has never returned. It has never returned.
You too can be a well-fucked woman. The salon starts today. Check out the links below the video for sign up. In the Well Fucked Woman Salon, we go deeply into how you can use all sex acts consciously as ways to open and expand your entire life. Plus, I give you my step-by-step tutorials and secret pleasure tips for anal sex, deep throating, the best blowjob ever, hand jobs extraordinaire, and I will revitalize your entire sexual repertoire and give you the ultimate toolkit, so you can fuck your way out of anything. We have a new release in the Anami Alchemia shop. These are our Shiva Wands, and they are your starter tool for anal enlightenment. You can use these as anal openers and for overall pleasure. They're made out of solid black obsidian. Obsidian is molten volcanic lava, so you better believe it's good at blasting through emotional blockages, tension, and traumas, which is perfect for your ass and all of its unresolved stuff. You'll be on your way to the promised land of ass-gasms. These are available now in our Anami Alchemia online sexual pleasure accessories store. Check out the link below the video. If you like this video, love it, love it, love it, and subscribe and share it with all you know who could use a little bit of anal enlightening.